Hey, welcome back to the Big Rant Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. Now, the Trump administration was just dealt a big blow this morning by the U.S. Supreme Court on the DACA decision. Of course, DACA is the thing for the early childhood arrivals, that were brought here basically as children by their parents. They had no control over whether or not they were going to be here or not. And many of them did not know whether or not, didn't know that they weren't legal citizens to begin with until they got much older. Usually by the time they reach high school and try to go get a job or go to college or join the military or whatever. And so ever since he took office, basically, it didn't take long for him. I believe it was 6 months in that he decided to rescind this executive order by the former administration from President Obama, allowing for them to stay, allowing for a system for them to be able to apply, pay their fees, and stay in the country and continue to get an education or work or whatever. Of course, the Trump administration tried to rescind that, and they've had nothing but trouble rescinding that executive order ever since. It got to the point that it ended up in some different appeals courts, and one of the most recent ones is back in January, I believe, at the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, and they said that he had to continue allowing people to apply for DACA and could not deport the people on DACA. And so they ended up going to the Supreme Court, and today the Supreme Court basically they didn't really even rule anything. They just said that they are not going to hear that case right now. So at least for the time being, DACA is safe because there's nothing really the Trump administration can do right now except go back and deal with what the previous judge told them at the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, basically where they were told that they would have to find a different argument for what they were claiming, because their argument did not match up legally, apparently, or precedent-wise, and something was wrong in their argument, and it did not allow them to rule the other way, saying that they could rescind the order. I'm not 100% sure on that case. I did not read that case, so I'm not 100% sure what happened there. And once I finally do, because I figured it was going to end up being Congress solving the problem, not the court system. But obviously, Congress hasn't got anything done yet. Every time they get something done, Trump says no. But what this does mean for right now is that the people on DACA can stay, they continue working, and they're safe from deportation for at least right now. According to a few articles I've seen, the Supreme Court could pick it up at their next session if the case comes back to them after, it goes back to, I guess, to the lower court. Anyhow, that's all I got for you today. It's a very short little update. I know no one's probably going to see it because I'm well under the 8 to 10 minute mark here, but that's what we got for you. The Supreme Court has dealt the Trump administration a rather big blow here on the DACA program. DACA stays in play for now, and the people on DACA continue to be able to work, live, and stay here in the United States. Anyhow, y'all have a great day. I'll see you down the road.